Hello, we are back for more Daily Race B. In fact, our last visit of this week's Daily Race B at Big Willow. We're at the Willow Springs circuit, and that's the Big Willow layout. We're in Group 4 cars. We're in the Alpha 4C. We've had some interesting races this week, not going to lie. We've had some good results. We've had a couple of wins, which is unexpected. We've had some podiums, I think. We've had a lot of last places. We've had some very dodgy races. It is a tricky circuit. You got to stay on the black stuff. If you go off the black stuff and onto the sand, that's it. You're gone. You're pretty much in the next state. So we are going to try and stay on the black stuff tonight. I've improved the quality time a little bit, as you'll see in a minute. I'm going to have to qualify for the race. So we've got, well, not qualify, but set one up because we've got a race in 10 minutes time. Which gives me a bit of time to do a few quali laps and kind of get used to the circuit again. Right, so I'm going to switch over. We are going to jump in. So we've got the first race at 10 past. We are in the 4C, so we'll select that. So, 9 minutes 30 for the race. Getting some quality practice. So we have improved the time. We're on a 1:18.530 now. We were on a 1:18.602. So we've knocked a few hundredths off. Exactly the same time as Dorian Dodo. And we are currently 253rd, which is a bit better. Hopefully it'll see us a little bit higher up the ranking, depending who we get in the lobbies with, because we were seeing people around this sort of level. But I don't know if it's going to benefit us at all. Right, so let's get a Ghost loaded up. Let's just check how things are going on this. We've got... everything seems to be running on that one and that one. Cool. Right, so let's get a few laps in. Let's follow in the fast Ghost. Not using any brake bars. We're in the Alpha 4C, as always, for this week. I don't think I'm going to beat me to quality time. Yeah, anyway. Like I say, we did manage to beat it before. Which I'm happy enough with that for now. With a bit of luck, we'll be nearer the front for some of the lobbies. Although we're quite near the bottom of DRA still. There's definitely a few corners we can take a bit better in the races, especially the last one. It's a really tricky corner to get right, the last one. Hey Anthony, how's it going? It was going well until I flew off on that corner. How you good, dude? Thanks for popping in. Just getting a few practice laps in before the first race for the night. All a bit wide. It's good to get all this out of the system before we actually start one of the races. It is GT7, your boy. How's it going? Just going to be doing some Daily Race B tonight. Just getting a bit of warm-ups in before the first race of the night. It is a very tricky track, especially if you go off onto the gravel or the sand. And this corner is particularly tricky. It's very easy to end up wide. I'm not that good with Bathurst. I've not really had much practice on it. But the downhill section on Bathurst is really tricky. Oh, a little bit slow through there. Hopefully we'll get some decent some races tonight. Some good ones anyway. We've had a bit of a mixed bag so far this week. There's a lot of pushing and shoving. Might use GT7, isn't there? There's always pushing and shoving in GT7. Yeah, exactly that, aren't they? Onto the sand, ended up in the next state. Been there. So tricky to get that corner right. I've got an itchy arm. There we go. That was a bit of a better corner. Ah, caught the sand. Rubbish. I'm following a ghost of the fastest time. Oh, too much sliding. That was looking alright as well. Until we messed that bit up. That's a bit of a better run through there. Well, the first bit of this lap's going alright. Lost a bit of time through there. And again, a little bit through there. Hey, Sahu. How's it going? That was a shame. It's looking to be a good lap otherwise. Ah, too wide. Ah, you're from India. Okay, which part? No worries, Anthony. Thanks. Hey, Stick Buddy. It'll be Daily Race B tonight. Mind you, it's Daily Race B most nights. South, okay. Yeah, I know some people in Pune. This is quality for Daily Race B, Stick Buddy. "39 seconds. Might just about finish this lap before the race goes. I'm in the UK. Need to get that corner right. Just keep messing that up. Cheers, Stick Buddy. Much appreciated. Right, let's see what we end up with for the first race. Let's put it back to this view so you can see who's in. Let's see who we get. Right, okay, so we are 5th on this one. So we got ahead of Pink Puppy Champ. He was ahead of us the other night. 30 Mandy's got a really good time. 1:18.2. That's quick. Exactly the time. Oh, we got Dorian Dodo in the race as well. Okay, wasn't expecting that. 11. Yeah, it's 11:10 PM in the UK. Cheers, okay. Try FR Legends. It's 5. Yeah, it's yeah, because you're 5.5 hours ahead, aren't you, in the summer? Because it's kind of, I always find India quite weird in that, is that they've got a half-hour time difference. It's 4:11 where you are, Monkey. Money Monkey VR. So we're about to you. 12 AM. Oh, you're an hour ahead, okay. Let's see if we get a decent first race in. Cheers, Dorian. Gotta try extra hard not to punt into Dorian now. Gonna have to let them through. Because that was not the best line through there. This is Gran Turismo 7 on PS5, Morgan. Hey Molly, how's it going? It's the main one I stream. I do play some other racing games occasionally, but it's mainly GT7. Yeah, I tend to mostly stream Gran Turismo 7 and doing Daily Race B and stuff like that. It's good competition. The online racing's generally pretty well matched. It's really easy to get into races. It's quite accessible because I can play it with a controller, so a lot of sim games are pretty rubbish with controller. This is where you get people barging past. Got a decent run through there. I play Forza occasionally. I've been known to play, and that's me punted off. Nice overtake. Hey Catch, how's it going, dude? Oh, I've got dirty tyres now. My favourite game, racing game, is probably this. I also really like Rocket League, but I don't stream that. It's your qualifying time. You get to do laps, and it's your best time of the week where you've qualified on this track. That determines your starting position. But yeah, I play Crew Motorfest sometimes, and Forza Horizon sometimes. I play Call of Duty, but I don't play that on the channel. Looking forward to Art Raiders when that comes out. This is Willow Springs Big Willow Circuit, this one. So this is a real track. There's a few fictional tracks in Gran Turismo, but this is one of the real ones. Alright, I need to try and get some of these positions back. Hey Flash, how's it going, dude? Maybe good. Forza, I'm not a massive fan of the handling, to be honest, on Forza Motorsport. I think it does some things better than this. To be honest, I've not tried Forza for a few months. I need to give it another go. Hey Jamal. Hey Michael. Yeah, I need to give Forza another go. I know Logitech have done their time trial thing. I might have a crack at that at some point, just to see how it plays these days. Oh, caught the curb. The handling's really weird on it. I find the controller a bit unresponsive as well. It doesn't help that the PlayStation controller, the DualSense, is better than the Xbox one. You just get better feedback. I mean, the track, I don't mind, Flash. It's the other people on the track. That's where it sort of comes undone. Because as soon as you get punted off into the gravel, that's it. You're not coming back. Yeah, I think if Forza do a physics update, like this has done many times, and makes the cars a bit more grippy, I think it'd be really good. I know there was rumours ages ago of Xbox doing a new controller, a bit like the DualSense, you know, with a bit more feedback and stuff like that. But I reckon they're going to leave that until the next console now, which is a shame because, you know, the Xbox controller feedback's just not as good. As much as I like the Xbox, it's the controller's just not as good, regardless of, you know, whether you like the layout or not. It's just the feedback's not there. Well, the Xbox itself and Game Pass is great. Hey Kendall, you're right, Bacardi as well. Thanks for popping in. Thanks everyone for popping in, by the way. If you've feel free to hit the like button if you've not already. Helps the stream out. Made a mess of that. First race is always a bit of a warm-up. Hey, hey, hello. How's it going? It's very easy to make mistakes on this circuit. He says making a mistake on this circuit. Hey Julie, how's it going? Making a right mess of this first race. I need to not catch that curb. Yes, I remember the name. Someone's gone off. How come crossover's over there? He must have come off. So I'm guessing crossover must have flew off the track before, because he was ahead of me. I'm guessing there must have been a few incidents, because AVerMedia was way ahead of me as well. It is quite fast, Jesse. So he's going to try and go the inside. He's going to beat me to the line, unfortunately. Oh, what's happened to that guy? It is quite a tricky one. At least we never came last. That's something, I suppose. Let's put that on so you can see the results. Yeah, not the best start. It was probably fun where you were, Dorian. I just got well punted off. I got, as we were coming around, I got forced off of the track onto the gravel, and that was it. You kind of done for then. It's really Mandy came down to 10th. Well, we didn't lose any SR, so that's something, I suppose. Definitely need a bit more practice in for the next race. Let's queue up for that. Oh, it's horrendous when it's just people just push you off. It's trying to get used to staying on the inside. Don't take the outside line because you're just going to end up on the gravel. Right. So, as I was saying earlier, we did improve the quality time. We've got exactly the same time as you now, Darren, which is quite funny. So I was on a 118.6, and we're on a 118.5 now. Yeah, he said it was he's kind of blamed their connection in the messages at the end, but you know, it's if you can see someone's got a dodgy connection, then you just have to wait for a better opportunity to overtake them. You can't just go for it. So yeah, we're 253rd. Am I ahead of Dorian? Oh, look at that, I'm right ahead. It must be alphabetical. We're on exactly the same time. Unless it's because you got that time first, isn't it, probably? So I only got that before. Right, get a ghost in. Try and get a few laps together. Yeah, I need, after racing on Friday, I thought I definitely needed to improve the quality time a tiny bit. So I had about half an hour on it before I managed to improve it. So I'm like, yeah, okay, that'll do. Put me up a couple of places from where it would have been. It does feel quite bumpy to drive it though, Jason. So God knows what it's like in real life. I guess in VR you might see a bit more. Nah. You got to be so careful. You got to get as close to the curbs as you can. But if you hit the curbs, that's it. It's just going to bounce you. Dorian, I've been really close to 8 Plus before, and it's just it's always just too far away. When I got near to it, I'd always have a really bad week the next week, so it'll be a horrible combo, and then I'd drop all the way back down again. I think one week we had it was Dragon Trail Seaside. And I went from right at the top of DRA into B in 1 week. Because I just couldn't sort the chicane out. I've never made it into A+. I've been really close. If the consistency lets me down a bit. The pace isn't too bad. It's just for the qualifying and stuff. Yeah, quali times are usually, you know, top 500-600. Cheers, Dorian, on the alternate account. Much appreciated. Same for anyone else. If you're enjoying the stream and you've not left a like yet, please do. Helps us out. And consider subscribing if you're new as well. Stream usually 3 times a week. Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays by 11 PM UK time. Occasionally I'll sneak an extra one in if I can. I'm streaming both in horizontal and vertical, so whichever one you prefer. The link is in the description to the other one. I always find that corner really tricky. I should be doing 118s easy. 119s aren't too great. Yeah, I'm kind of aiming to mainly be in 118s, but it's quite tricky. Ah, wrong gear. Changed down too many. That's messed this lap up anyway. Well, we had this, I didn't know this circuit until we had the time trial a couple of weeks ago. Because this exact combo was the time trial. So I kind of learned it for that. Did a lap guide. And then sort of just reacquainted myself with it for this. I'd always avoided this circuit because I could never do the big sweeping bend. Because I remember we used to have it in some of the time trials, you know, the license tests and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, it's nice for them to do something different. The next week's Daily B with the Tokyo track. I mean, it's as horrible as the Tokyo tracks are for a daily race. it's nice for them to try something different. You know, it's not the same old combos every week. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to Tokyo next week. I've done it again. I have to remember not to do that in the race. Yeah, I had a couple of goes at that catch for the time trial. I'm just like, no. Nope. I haven't got time for this. I'll just leave it for the quali for next week. Yeah, that bit is particularly tricky, Jason. There's a lot of tricky bits. Oh, yeah, he's still there. Somebody gone? No, we're all good. We are all good. Yeah, I try to be. I try to be. I accidentally hit people occasionally, though. Yeah, there's a few. Mandy's generally alright. As well. I've raced Mandy quite a lot. Mandy's really quick at the moment as well. Because I think that's a second account. No, I could imagine something that slides around a lot on this track will be horrible. Like a muscle car around here would be an absolute nightmare. Okay, so the Twitch guy is well, actually, the four people behind me, the four people behind me, I would rather not have behind me. Let's put it that way. Yeah, any of them will try and push past. As we shall possibly see. I like the gear change on this 4C though. It sounds like a kick drum. It sounds nice. Hey Ty, how's it going? Guy behind's jerking around a bit. Hello again, Sahu. Hey, Juan. How's it going? I managed to not go off the circuit anyway. He had to go on the outside line there, which just slowed him down a bit. I mean, they could have done without the tap there. Nothing beats family. Maybe it doesn't. I'm not racing any of my family though, so all bets are off. Well, at least we made it through there. He's going to go for a run up the inside. Hey, Quattro. I've managed to get a run on crossover through here. Oh, he's blocking me off. Come on, hold it. Hey lads, thanks for popping in. Needed to drop to third that time to get a bit of rotation because I had dirty tyres. Right, we need to try and get a crossover back. Seems to be quite a gap behind us. Cheers for popping in, much appreciated. Yeah, thanks everyone for popping in. Good to have some people in chat, otherwise it's just me talking to myself. Feel free to leave a like if you haven't already, helps out the channel and the video. And consider subscribing if you're new, of course. You know the drill. Right, I've got 3 more laps. And a massive gap behind us. So tricky to judge this corner with the extra weight of the cars and the tyres being worn and stuff like that. Hey Jonas. Leaning does make you faster. This is Gran Turismo 7 on the PlayStation 5. Well, this is technically a first-person view. Do you mean a cockpit view? It does have a cockpit view. It's not very good though, because you can't change the field of view or anything. So I tend to prefer this view. A lot of people use the bonnet cam, but it's a bit weird because it changes depending on the car you're in. It's almost like a roof cam rather than a bonnet cam. And chase cam is just horrible to race with. It's quite good for replays, but I wouldn't want to race with it. I mean, I will get a steering wheel at some point, but the controller isn't really a disadvantage in this. You can be just as quick on a controller. All right, okay. Yeah, I've yet to find a view I like in Forza. The bumper cam feels a bit too low. I've tried messing around with the camera settings in Forza. And I've also tried chase cam a bit. It's just whichever view I pick feels a bit weird. I think because I'm so used to this. Just trying to get used to a view in Forza. I think the bonnet cam I quite liked, but the reflections in bonnet cam. There are some pedals which do have like haptic feedback. Some of the more expensive ones have got haptic feedback, and then you've got the likes of Logitech steering wheel with the True Force, gives you a controller-like vibrations through it. And I think Thrustmaster has a similar system on their new direct drive wheel. But I think True Force is meant to be a bit better. So you get the controller haptics, plus you get the force feedback. It's kind of best of both worlds. So yeah, there is stuff out there. So this last corner and not do anything stupid. And I'll take 6th place. I think haptic pedals would be great. So that's not too bad. Cheers, Catch. So at least we gained some DR from it. You're welcome. I came very close on one corner though. I did think I was going to catch you on one corner, and I managed to just miss. Yeah, we just lost the place to crossover then, I think, didn't we? Oh no, ball job. He did well coming up second. His quality time's not great, but his race pace seems good. Yeah, there was definitely one corner I thought I was gonna tag you. I just broke a bit too late. It's the one up the hill. So, but yeah, we were all right. So yeah, we've gained some DR anyway. Hopefully, we gain back what we lost in the last one. I always got Dirty Mondy's other account. Yeah, I'll sort that out later because I'll just put it on the turn off file. But I'll sort that out later. So yeah, next week, Daily Race B is essentially this. Well, you can see it there. It's Tokyo Expressway, counterclockwise, Group 3. I don't know what tyres they are for next week. I didn't check. Yeah, I didn't check that one. They're soft for this, for the time trial. I don't know if it's going to be soft or not for the actual race next week. But yeah, that's Daily Race B next week. So that's going to be absolute carnage. If they've got the wall pens on, if they've got wall penalties on for this next week, it is going to be absolutely horrendous next week. Daily Race B. But I think race C is it's quite a long circuit, isn't it? 2 minutes. So yeah, I could see it being 4 laps. I mean, 5 would be nice, but I could see it being 4. I reckon they'll put hards or mediums on it as well. I don't think they'll race it with softs. I mean, they might do, but yeah. It's going to be interesting to see what's the top car, because obviously we've got the Supra is pretty popular for that one, and the Lexus, isn't it? is the other one that's doing quite well on that course. But if they stick different tyres on, I don't know. It's going to be a tricky one. It's definitely going to be a tricky one. So yeah, not looking forward to that at all. Right. Let's get a couple of laps in. Just as well I did improve my time. I'd have been way down the bridge. I would have been well down otherwise, if I hadn't. Yeah, for Tokyo, there's going to be so many people using each other as a brake, I think, for some of the corners. And I can imagine the hairpin. You improved just to be Yale, fair enough. Yeah, the hairpin at the end of that long straight. Can you imagine how many people are just going to get punted right off the track at that hairpin? Or put into the wall. It's going to be really tricky to overtake as well on that circuit. Because it's really narrow. So yeah, I don't know. Isn't it like Grand Valley Highway Reverse for Race C next week or something like that? In Group 4. I quite like Grand Valley Highway. So if Race B does turn out to be horrendous, I might have a go at Race C next week. A rare outing in Race C, perhaps. Race B has to be pretty bad for me to do Race C. Tonight I will do 3 more races. I'll do the 10 to, the 10 past and the half past, I think. Tonight. Because I started a bit. I didn't start till the 10 past 11 race, so. Yeah, I'll do the next 3. Get one more lap in before the race starts. I mean, if you get in nice and early before anyone gets up to speed and get some practice in on the Tokyo track, you might be lucky. But then all the tryhards are on Monday morning, so... But on the plus side, if you get a good quali time, you might be able to gain some good DR with A+ players on it. Because Race B is meant to be a copy of one of the World Finals races, so you might find some of the World Finalists are going to be practicing on it. Oops. So that's going to be interesting. If you're ending up in lobbies with some of those guys. Mind you, I don't think I'll end up in lobbies with some of those guys. But if you get into A+, you will be. Yeah, same. I usually spend sort of Monday evening doing a few laps just to get used to the circuit. And setting a decent time, and then I'll have a race on Tuesday. Unless the circuit I know really well. Nice, we got like Spa or Red Bull or something that I've raced on like loads of times. But even then, with them changing the bob so much for Group 4, it all feels different. Because all the cars are slower and heavier. Right, let's see what we get for this one. Usual suspects. Just catch. The Bearded Clam, I have seen that name before. Cheers, Dorian, likewise. Hope you do well. I can imagine the track temperatures at this place is ridiculous, because it's in the middle of the desert, isn't it? It's quite difficult to defend on this on some corners as well, because the momentum just takes the car wide, so you can't really stop the car behind getting through. Need to get the first corner right. There seems to be a lot less carnage than there was the other night, you know, behind. Can rely on crossover to push past. Ah, right, okay, Lee. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen crossover overtake properly. Things might get a bit messy in a minute though with all these bunched together. Oh, caught the curb. That was such a good exit then as well. That's annoying. I reckon someone will be going off here. crossover trying a bit too hard on Dorian. It's on PS4 as well, but only PlayStation. This is going to be a tricky one. Well, that was Lopez. Punted me into what's the name? Crossover. Another player I don't want behind me. I suppose that's deserts for you. Stupidly hot in the summer, really cold at night and in the winter. God, there's still 3 laps left. So tricky to get round that corner. And with the slipstream as well, you get a bit dirty air and it makes it really tough to take that corner at full speed. Made a bit of a mess of that corner. Still got slipstream on him, so we've got one more lap after this to see if we can get anything out of it. Oh, he's gone wide. It's lost him a bit of time. And dirty tyres as well. Ah, car slid. Lost the time. Just got to kind of hope he flies off the circuit now. Didn't really want to do that, but we got away with it. I mean, fifth is okay. I don't think Crossover will be happy, but we'll have a look at the replay on that and see exactly what happened. Cheers, Dorian. You got a good result out of that. Yeah, the guy in fourth punted me into Crossover and then went past. But yeah, we'll save the replay anyway. And we shall go and have a look. Let's have a look at the replay. It's like a proper Newton's cradle thing goes on. Actually, delete that old time trial. So we've got a 1 for 18.530. Right, let's have a look. See what lap it was. Right, it's past there. Right, it's down here, isn't it? So he hits me into him then, and it sends him off. Yeah. He just nudges me into him, and it only takes a tiny nudge, and that's it, he's gone. And then he gets past us both. Probably not intentional, but it happens. Because there's nothing I could have done about that. And he's gone at that point, because that takes you... Yeah. Oh, he ends up there. That's really awkward to get out of as well. Mind you, he did well to come back from that. Yeah, he did well to come back from that. But yeah, unfortunate. But yeah, not going to lose any sleep over it. Right, let's queue up for the next one. 505 is pretty decent. see where we're up to at the moment. So okay, so we didn't lose any SR for that one, because it must have recognised that we got punted into him, and our DR is gone up a little bit. So yeah, we just need to keep it tidy for the next couple of races, because we'll do 2 more. But yeah, thanks everyone for popping in. See if you can leave a like if you haven't already. Try and get up to 20 if we can across the streams. Obviously any more, complete bonus. But yeah, we try and aim for 20. So if you've not left a like yet, and we can get us up to 20, that would be awesome. Refresh that. Here we go. Let's load that up and see if we can get anywhere near it. Dirty Mandy, thanks for the sub. Much appreciated. I've never really looked at the numeric values. I just look at the little bar. So I think the amount you get from DR gains now is much lower than it used to be in A. Because I remember I used to have like a few good races and I'd absolutely race through DRA and I'd be at the top end. Whereas now it feels like you barely move at all, even if you win a race. Because I won 2 races on Friday, I think it was, and the DR barely moved after 2 wins. I'm sure if I beat some like A+ drivers or something like that, it'd go up. Yeah. I know they expanded DR A+, didn't they? So the max sort of level at A+ is about 100,000 higher than it used to be. But they definitely need a B+ rank, I think. Because the gap between sort of the top end of A and the bottom end of A+ isn't that much, competitive wise, but the rank, the difference between B and A feels like a lot greater. So I think a B+ rank would fit right in. I might even maybe expand them all out and have like A- and things like that. Typically on a decent lap here by the looks of it, I'm not going to get to finish the lap. Well, we were on a decent lap until that bit. Then we messed it up. Well, I only drive a little bit. Often the only time I race is during the streams. I might do a couple here and there, but usually not. So it's pretty much the only time. I think if I absolutely caned it every night, I'd probably get there, but I just don't have the time. Yeah, I don't think I was going to catch you on that one. I mean, that's a good time for B driver, but I'm guessing that's the second account. Because that's really good for B driver. Cheers, Doreen. So we'll do this race and we'll do one more after this. Let's see how this one goes. Hey Venus, how's it going? Very good. Thanks for popping in. That's a good ping. Look at that. It's been a mixed bag. We've gained DR from a few races. I think we've only had one really bad race so far. And we've managed to gain DR and all the rest, so on that point of view, it's been going alright. I mean, hopefully my ping's going to go up. Because that's not ideal. Oh, it's going up a tiny bit. Come on, 10 in. Oops. Just call the gravel. This makes this a lot trickier. Got a race on now. Oh, Georgie's gone off. Right, this is going to get messy because Alvaro Lopez is just going to push through everyone. Okay, so that's someone gone. Need to try and get a couple more places up. Kind of hoping people could make a bit of contact and mess up. Just need to keep on him for the slip into this next one. That was close. Dirty tyres. I think the tyres have come back. Oh, we've caught up again. After a complete mess up, we've got it back. Let's hope he doesn't go up the inside. Could have done without that little tap. It really slowed down the exit. We're still just inside the slip, and we are gaining. It's a bit better. Two laps left. Come on, come back. Come on. Made a real mess of that corner. This is going to be tricky because we've got dirty tyres. Yeah, that didn't help. And I'm being pushed wide. Couldn't give him any more space. Someone else has flown off. Well, considering the mistakes, we didn't do too bad. We gained DR out of it, I think. Ooh, click shop. But yeah, don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already. Consider subscribing if you are new. Oh, well done, Dorian. Nicely done. Cheers, Venus. Cheers, Andy. How's he gone? Yeah, we've needed it. So we've got we've gained DR anyway. We've not lost any SR. So our SR is still maxed out, amazingly. Yeah, so what about quarter of the way? Quarter of the way into A. Excuse me. Yeah, quarter of the way into A, fully maxed out the SR. We can do one more. Okay, thanks everyone for popping in. Much appreciated. I don't want to do a qualifying time trial, I want to enter the race. Done that before. Forgot to enter the race. Been happily doing laps round and round and then wondered why the race hadn't started. On stream as well. Right. How are we doing on the old light front? So I think we've managed to hit 20 on the vertical stream. That's really good. Only 12 on the horizontal stream. Oh. Any more likes out? Anyone watching on the horizontal stream? See if we can get a bit closer to the 20. Right, see if we can challenge our lap time. Oops. I wouldn't know what a good amount is. I've never really, like I said, I've never really looked at the numerical values. Is that on Digit's website? The, where it has the numbers? because I'm not registered on there. I could definitely gain some more time through this bit. I've done it again. Too much power around that corner. Give it too much power and you start to go wide. That's what messed me up on the last race. Just getting on the power that fraction too early. It's not quite the entrance angle into that one. The curbs on this are quite deceptive. They don't look like much, but if you tap them, they proper throw the car around. And where you're kind of running right on the edge, any little tap like that proper messes you up. Let's see if we can get a flying lap on this one. If you catch it just right, you can get some good rotation off it. But if you slide too much and get the power on too early, then you lose loads of time on this corner. So I find if you brake a bit earlier, don't hit so much of the curb, and then turn in, you can get on the power quicker. And the earlier you can get on the power, the better with that straight, because it's so long. I've lost time down here. We'll get one more lap in anyway. I think if you get the extra rotation from the curb and then hit 4 to avoid the wheel spin, but you're going to have to carry so much speed through there to be able to pull away and forth. So unless you hit it absolutely perfectly to carry the speed, there's no way you're coming out of that in 4th and not losing speed. The gearing is just not going to be right otherwise. Oh, that was a nice face corner. Oh, I've caught the gravel. Caught the sand. Right. Do one more. See how we go. Cheers, Dorian. Okay, we've got some got ZA flash in as well. Who's quick? Oh, and Yill's in as well. Cheers, Anthony. It's going to be tricky to get any decent position in this. It's got a lot of decent races in here who are quick during the race. It's going to be quite competitive, this one. Let's just try not to bin it for the last one. Is he trying to get the face corner right? Well, that was a decent entrance. Keep getting tapped. Not really, Brad. No. Right. I'll get one at one point, but I don't mind the controller, to be honest. Quite like the controller. What wheel do you use? That was unfortunate. G923, okay, the Logitech. Oh, that's good. Yeah, a lot of people start with the Logitechs. Oh, he's gone walkabout. Nearly into the sand again. I've played it. I played it when it first came out, Gran Turismo 7. I mean, I played the first Gran Turismo on the original PlayStation, and then didn't really play it much after that. I played Sport a tiny bit. I only got it just before this came out to get a bit of practice on this. Played this on and off when this first came out, and been playing it the last couple of years probably consistently. Dorian had a bit of a moment there. I prefer this to Forza. I know some people like Forza better, but it does some. Forza does some things better than this. Like the way it does the tuning and the variety of the races tends to be better. But I prefer the handling in this, and the races tend to be cleaner. Honestly, it doesn't look like it from some of the races I've had, but yeah, Forza can be a bit iffy in that. Yeah, you'd have to get PS4s. Yeah, I think the racing on this is really good. For the most part. I know we all have a moan about it, but it's better than anything else on console. Well, we should gain DR from this one again. That wasn't a bad race to finish on. Gain DR again. But yeah, thanks everyone for popping in. Don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already. Consider subscribing if you're new. That'll be the last one for tonight. We've got a couple of roulettes to open, I think. We always finish on a couple of roulettes, just to see what we get. Just to see how broken they are. GT7. Oh, nice. Okay. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It is good fun. I do like the online stuff. I'm not a massive fan of the single player side of it. I've got the platinum for it. But everything, you know, all the online stuff I really like. So we've... Mandy's absolutely killing this race. But yeah, we gained DR, which is all we want. Let's see where we ended up with the DR. So we've got... Where are we up to? Yeah, definitely a quarter in the way. Definitely a quarter into the DRA now. Our sportsmanship rating is still maxed out at S, surprisingly. Let's see what we've got for the roulettes. I think we must have 2. We've got 2. Yes, we've got 2. Are they any good? What have we got? Let's see. 2 4-stars, okay. Right, let's go for the first one. Drum roll. Oh, what a tease. Give it a bit of a cheer. I thought that was going to be the gold bar then. Could have been worse. Could have been the NOS. It could have, I was expecting the nitrous for that one. Right, let's see if this one's any better. It's going to be like carbon rod, isn't it? I mean, it could have been worse. We'll just give it a small cheer. That could have been much worse. But, you know, what can we do? Right, so that is me done for tonight. We've had some good races. I think we've gained DR in all apart from one of them. Was it the first one? We had an absolute mare in the first race, and then they've been okay after that. So that's the end of this week's Daily Race B. We are in Tokyo next week, I believe, for Daily Race B. That's going to be probably horrendous. So I'll be back anyway to give it a go on Tuesday, about 11 PM UK time. That's when I usually stream. Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays. Occasionally I'll sneak an extra one in if I get time, but they're the main days. But yeah, thanks everyone for popping in and chatting. Much appreciated. Don't forget, this is available in both vertical and landscape. So I stream both formats, so people can pick which one they want to watch. Don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already. Consider subscribing if you're new. I'll catch you next time. Thanks everyone. Till then, bye for now.